Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching The Wild, Season 1, Episode 10, Day 23. Now, back when I mistakenly thought this was like a one-season, episode event thing, I was thinking, oh, by the finale they'll definitely be being rescued, and now there's a plot of me that wonders just how far are they going to take this experiment, just how long is it going to be. But I'm so excited. I'm really glad there's going to be a Season 2 because I love this show and I've fallen so hard for these girls. But I'm very stressed. A reminder that you can find the annotated version of this reaction and all my reactions on my Patreon. I'm not sure yet what will be replacing The Wild, but there will be something coming in the next week, if not a couple of weeks afterwards. But yeah, I'm very excited. Let's go. Oh my god, we're seeing everything. God. Nora, why are you so brainwashed? Murder her? Nora's a child you've got doing this. Holy shit. Please tell me she's giving her a pillow and not like smothering her. Because I did say by any means necessary. I mean, I don't think Nora would do that, but how brainwashed is she? Okay, you two, you know everyone else is still starving to death. Oh, how are you doing, Shelby?
Okay, you just got into the tornado drill position. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that you're not fully okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a lot, my love. Oh, Martha. Oh, she's not okay. But you did. You did good, my love. They need this food. And even the fruit the others are going to come back with, it doesn't mean anything. If you're hovering over her, Nora, she's going to be suspicious.
You were very ladylike.
Oh, we're so relieved.
Seriously, thank you.
Nora, how are you living like this, seeing how much they're suffering?
Is there water?
Does she suspect more than she's letting on? Does she remember more than she's letting on? Because the key is to act like you don't. Someone validating her. What does Shelby know? Is she just suspicious of the situation too? Or do they mean about Nora specifically? Yep. She would lie.
Finding yourself.
Does she find her way to crazy psychology people?
I'm Quinn.
When is this? Because if she's taking a summer session, this whole bloody Daughters of Eve thing's a summer thing.
And at the same time, I want to run away as fast as I can.
Same.
You coming?
Oh. College is a place where you can find people more like you, because it's a broader range. How did you end up here?
Never too psyched to be in the buddy system alone with Shelby. She's alright, you know.
Yeah, they're not very subtle, but I love it.
Are you okay?
Fun fact.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's okay that you don't all necessarily get on. You're all very different.
Unbond and rebond, creating bigger, more volatile bubbles.
He is good for Nora. They match in a lot of ways.
It's great.
You're different in a lot of ways, and that's okay.
He kind of talks over me. He's nervous. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just different.
I mean, there's sister's intuition, but Nora, you know best.
I'm not so sure.
Why? You don't have to answer now. You just,
Is Rachel in her head, or did Rachel say things that she was already thinking?
we have this thing, you and me, sort of
Oh, Nora. You're both so young.
ineffable thing, and then your uncultured, self-obsessed freak sister comes to town.
Oof.
And then,
Take that back.
was I off on how I described it? Was there any word about
Being offensive about her sister.
You don't get to talk
No.
about her like that.
because it matters more to you than your own.
It's kind of true,
True.
sweet. Yeah. they are very, very sweet. And I think they will both be okay. And maybe they'll find each other in the long run. But how does she get sucked into the Daughters of Eve stuff? How did you go from there to here? I don't understand.
Where are you going? Bathroom. Are you okay?
Nora, you're being very obvious.
It's not some.
Oh my goodness. I was scared something like that would happen and it would be how she ended up sucked in. Oh god. Oh god. Holy shit. Is this a trap or?
Everything I need to know. Everything. Is that I'm not gonna hurt you. And
Oh.
you're safe. Nora, wait.
She's not safe. There are creatures and snakes and. Oh god. Is this one of the people that did this to him? Gretchen Klein, is that her name? Is this her son? It is, isn't it?
Wanted to show him the life you took because
Oh.
it was kind of a beautiful one.
Nora, you deserve better than this witch getting in your head.
Do you like pancakes?
Don't go. She saw a vulnerable girl with a brilliantly good heart and used her.
That's why I made him plead guilty. With the prison sentence, I wasn't expecting. I don't know what I...
He deserves it, and so do you. Maybe you can write each other from prison.
It's bad, isn't it?
Nora, you should have
How
run.
powerful that all is.
Yes, it is.
But being a woman who uses her position of power and authority to torture children is not going to help. It's going to set us backwards.
Imagine stepping away from it all. Breaking free.
My god, she literally used her son killing somebody to brainwash a child.
How does that sound?
She brainwashed this child while she was grieving. So angry.
Only 50 miles east from where you were stranded. Roughly 800 miles west of Cusco.
Peru. We're near Peru.
Yeah, look, I know it's tough living on limited info.
That is enough to tell her that they were never going to Hawaii, right? And that's enough to tell her that the fact that they had a base of operations near where the girls were stranded, that it was all being done to them. Yes, Leah, you are crafty and I love you. Though I am stressed for you. That true. That too. Oh god. What is phase 2?
Go ask me for sex.
You're very obviously staring at her.
Wait, I know sex protection when I see it.
You have a supportive group here that they will
I don't
be
know
with
why
you.
I'm so sick over it. Like he wanted me to do it. Almost like he was asking me.
You did it for all of you, my love. A terrible thing to save your
Maybe I'm
friends.
just telling myself that it feels so good to be full. Don't let me forget that I said that.
She could have got to this place in a much healthier way without being on an island. Nora, this doesn't mean it's all okay.
So does this not matter to you?
What?
She's giving you space.
It's because I trust you.
Oh.
The worst has already fucking happened. I don't think I've got it in me to get that scared about something that could be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
To love who I want. Freely, fully, without reservation.
Something happens that's terrible and I'm
I wanna
stressed.
make a life.
I'm glad she's found peace within herself. Oh god, Leah's back. Oh Lord almighty, help. Oh, and there's a shark. Is that a for real shark?
Shark. Rachel!
Her hand was bitten off by a shark? My god.
Rachel!
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so stressed. God.
You're saying it's code purple?
Yeah.
Is Code Purple Leah being free? One of them being free? Oh goodness. Was the Code Purple nothing to do with Leah? Is it something else? Oh, I don't like this.
What's happening to her?
She's an anaphylactic shock. Throat is closing up.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, how did that happen? Is she in her office? Oh, with boys this time. Yep. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
No! No, that didn't answer any of my questions whatsoever, and I left me on a giant cliffhanger. Oh my god. I have to guess they were rescued not long after these incidents. The shark, I assume, is when Leah loses her hand. I'm stressed that Nora might die or get severely injured. And even the timing of that rescue would be very suspicious. How and why did Shelby go into anaphylactic shock? How did they not know she was allergic to something? How did she get it? Where is Martha? We have not seen her. I have not seen proof that she is alive. I'm so stressed and I need the next season right now. Oh my goodness, that cliffhanger, I was not expecting any of that. I kind of at least thought we'd get some kind of a resolution. I know, I think in a previous reaction I was saying, well, surely you're going to have to do it with a group of boys to prove that the girls do better than the boys. Now in the next season, are we going to see the boys going through it? If we do, I still want to see the girls because they are my children and I love them and I have adoption papers for anyone that requires them. But oh my god, that ending with Leah, I'm so proud of her for, she is very clever and very intelligent, and you know, I think to begin with the gaslighting kind of got to her, but she was able to work through it and work above it and just get rid of their fucking influence in her head. So the events on the island, Nora, you know, the minute Leah was that suspicious, the minute Leah had seen something, they needed to call it an end to the experiment, you know, bring in the rescue choppers before Leah has time to properly process everything. And the extreme lengths Nora has had to go to, I imagine she's had something like that prepared for a while, if not having it been there, put there for her, for if anyone gets too suspicious. But what was the long-term goal there? What was phase 2? Was phase 2 rescuing them and bringing them home? And so it was like, oh, Leah will be fine there for a few hours. Because no matter what, Leah was going to say something the minute she was there. Now, is that part of why they isolated them? But then if that's why they isolated them, how does Shelby have knowledge? Like, why would Shelby say you were right? Now, obviously, there's a lot that's gone on with Shelby since. I'm just so stressed. The code purple was Shelby going into anaphylactic shock. It was not Leah escaping. They still don't know about that one. But she's there. She's seen the cameras. She's seen about the boys. So excited for the next season. But I don't want it to be like this season entirely with no... I want the girls to still be the main part of it. And like, I don't even need to see the boys on the island, to be honest. I just want my girls. But yeah, it was great to see Nora, both how Nora was the operative and everything that she did, but also how she got sucked into it and how she was at that extremely vulnerable point in her life, like all the rest of them, when she was promised this dreamland. And what they went through was not that. Like, yes, it happened to put Rachel on a better path, but there were other ways that could have happened. A genuine therapeutic retreat like her parents wanted her to go to could have done that. You know, the whole family going away to skiing resort somewhere where there was no water to just talk could have done. There were so many different ways that they could have got through to Rachel that weren't putting her through hell on a desert island. but the minute she was in danger, Nora jumped right in because Nora does love her, and Nora was just a misguided teenage girl who was abused by, like, brainwashed and gaslit by a woman whose son, because of her shitty parenting, joined a frat. And, you know, instead of her being like, oh yeah, sometimes kids make stupid choices, she was like, this validates my opinion, patriarchy is evil, every man is bad. You know, a lot of what she says, I agree with 100%. I think patriarchy should not exist. But we shouldn't, I don't necessarily think a matriarchy is the answer either. I think like a equalyarchy is the answer. I don't know. But she was able to get Nora to do her bidding. And every single one of these girls has such a tragic, difficult, sorry, that was a teeny fly that flew past, tragic, terrible past, and they were at a point in their lives where they needed genuine help, and instead they were tortured. I despise Gretchen, I despise every single one of them, but now they're doing it to some boys, or have they been doing it to the boys the entire time, but the boys, it lasted longer, or was phase 2 the boys? I imagine phase 2 was the boys. I just, oh my god, just the idea of doing that to 2 sets of kids is horrific. And like I said, season 2, I'm cool. I would find it interesting to see the boys, to see if we can, would it validate her opinion? You know, it's like when you read Lord of the Flies and it's meant to be like, that is what man is like at their basest nature. And it's like, that's what privileged white boys are like at their bit basest nature. It would be very interesting. I'm just, oh my god, Leah finding that out at the end is everything. Is Shelby okay? She was in anaphylactic shock. Why and how was she in anaphylactic shock? I need Agent Jones, or whatever his name is, to tell somebody about this. The very fact that he told Leah they were in Peru shows that none of that's real, because why would there be this American base right there that they could go to when they happen to be stranded there? I mean, I know Hawaii and Peru aren't like miles apart. I suppose it isn't inconceivable that they could have ended up stranded there, but yeah, it's a bit much. I'm still stressed because we have not seen Martha in the present, and there's some thing they're trying to cover up with her family. That freaking stresses me out so much. And we haven't seen Nora either. I don't know for sure that Nora has made it. I feel like Martha and Nora might not be alive, and that stresses me out. Though Tony, I still think, even if it had been some time and there was a lot of other trauma, maybe they're even on the island for a long time after this, though I do feel like after a shark attack, they might need urgent medical attention. And with Leah knowing the truth about Nora, I feel like Tony would still be more upset if something terrible had happened to Martha, which makes me think Martha is okay. They just didn't need to see her interview because there was more going on. But yeah, I love these girls so much. I love the journeys they've been on, and I think the emotional growth they've had, they could have had much healthier without a lot of additional trauma and baggage. You know, it's like Tony said, the worst possible thing that could ever have happened has happened. So I'm just going to enjoy things. You know, that's not a good thing. It's a good thing in the sense for Shelby and Tony, because, you know, they can take the scary leap of being with a person, because once you commit your heart to something, that is risking it getting trampled on, that is risking it being hurt. But at the end of the day, it is worth it for the love and for the beautiful relationship they could have. I really hope in the next season we get to see the girls being rescued, and then what happened immediately afterwards. How did Shelby end up, you know, disassociating and having shaved her head? What happened with Martha? Where is she? You know, Tony and Dot seemed, and Fatin, all seemed pretty okay. Whether they were just going along with it, surely they must be suspicious of some things. I need more answers. I need my girls to get justice, and I need them all to see each other again. I'm so stressed. I'm going to be stressed until I get season 2, and then that's going to leave me still stressed. So yeah, I do, like I said, I'm not interested in hearing the boys' story, but I don't want it to take over. I don't want to not have the girls. I don't want to not have the continuing finding out what happened to them, finding out how they got off the island, what happened with Rachel in the water with a shark, with Nora rushing in to get to her, with Leah knowing that Nora was in on it all. I just, maybe if Nora dies, again, Rachel was sort of said their story was up to them, so I just don't know. I'm very freaking stressed. I really want more answers. I just want more, and I'm so excited. And I know season 2's filming was delayed by COVID, so I have no idea when season 2 will be coming out. That's totally understandable, but from a very petty point of view, that's not right, and I need it now. So I'm very proud of Shelby with where she's come, to the point where her main concern with regards to what happened with her and Tony wasn't that it was with a girl. It was very real fears about hurting somebody else, about relationships and hurting people in a relationship and being in a relationship. It wasn't, you know, I mean, she was touching her necklace a lot to begin with, but I think well, I hope at least having this supportive group of girls, you know, having Fatin, who basically knew something was up and was just like, it's cool, yeah. These girls are never going to be alone because they have forged a family through this experience they've been in, and if she ever, when they make it back to their real lives, Shelby can tell her parents to go fuck themselves and have a brilliant, beautiful, bright life, doing whatever the hell she wants and being with whoever she wants and being who she is. And for Tony, I think part of why she was so calm was A, because she was happy. Yeah, she trusts Shelby and, you know, being together with her is scary, but she kind of thinks, well, if she's made this risk, I'm proud of her for doing it. But also I think just kind of letting Shelby set the tone still, because it's the big deal for her more so than it is for Tony. I'm very intrigued about what Martha's reaction would be when she finds out they're together. They were kissing very openly without any, you know, concealment there before the whole shark attack. And yeah, I need more answers. I need to know what happens with Martha. Why have we not seen her? I need to know where Nora is and what happens immediately. I mean, surely if a shark attacks one of the girls, potentially kills another one, they would need to immediately rescue them, and then the coincidental timing of that would be a lot too. But no, I've loved this show so much. I feel like I've not talked about this finale as much as maybe some other episodes, but that's largely because I'm just all I have is questions, and they'll be the same questions everyone who watches this reaction has, and I need season 2. So I have absolutely loved the journey of watching this show. I hope you've enjoyed watching it with me. I've enjoyed all the comments I've got, and I'm very excited for season 2 whenever it comes. A reminder that you can find all of these reactions on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.